Hello, hello. I don't know if this is picking up the non-game music or not, so we're just gonna listen to a little bit of Studio Ghibli while we're on our way to the next quest line. If I'm correct, I really like this cutscene that I'm about to show you, but I'm gonna turn up the music for that and kind of fix all of this real quick. Actually, I should probably do it now. And we're back to normal music. Hopefully that picks up. Alright. We have befriended the Mongols, and they're taking us to Zenith? Zenith. I'm guessing that's the right way to say it. Right there. We're Hellstalkers. So let's hope. Things were a bit bitey for a while there, but I think we've arrived in one piece people. I wonder what has the dragons so awfully snappy. I mean, the bad ones are always bad, but they seem worse than usual. Okay, I need some timer. Waiting for the lines to change. Yes. The quest I'm excited for. Definitely not saving this for the looks. We may have a small problem, Lupo. When the winds are high like this, Freisvalger invariably abandons his lofty Persian head to the lands below to hunt. If you tried blowing the horn now, I doubt he would hear it. I suggest we stop the clearing up ahead and rest until the wind dies down. Holy shit, they wanna rest up way up the hill. I thought we would just like, this seems like a safe place to rest up. Dang man. That's actually like, take 5 different turns to get a bunch of credits and I'm like this stuff. It should be. It's gonna work right here. And we get to see beautiful architecture. Ah! Not here. Okay. I think I can climb this. Yeah. They genuinely found like the worst spot to make camp. I don't understand this. Can we not? Alright. Safe enough? Yes. This should be nice like Coco. The winds will likely die down by tomorrow. But until then, we might as well make ourselves comfortable. If we must interrupt our journey so close to a scent, I suppose the place is as good as any. And mayhaps break respite from hardships of the road will help us clear our minds in readiness of the coming parley. Very well, and believe a campfire is in order. Leave gathering fuel to me, acquire kingdoms of firewood during my time of frozen waste of purpose. There it goes. Clear our minds, says Master Alphino, whose mind needs clearing. The thought of meeting Great Worm in the flesh has befuddled the boy. You see him stroll away to the ruins where now prowling with deadly beasts. Follow him, Ellie, and see that wildlife does not make meal of our young friend. We'll have camp ready by the time you return. Well, you see that sculpture at the west there? I am but certain it was carved on likeness to Saint Shiva. I saw that right over there. I was actually about to point it out myself. Thank you. Thank you, Dave. What do you have to say? As we often know, heartless quest for firewood is like to get him killed. I suggest you follow after the boy and see that no harm comes to him. Yeah, but look, wait, let's look at this instead. Real quick. Real quick. Let me just turn myself off. Turn myself field off, and there she is. Rain, like a sun she is. And repeating the wings pattern of the Xena. That's what I'm saying, like, we found a spot to stop and it's still following us all these. If I was on higher level, it would be difficult to walk by here without getting hurt. There still are aggro to me, but I'm not down. 50 words. I need more abilities right now. I'm just spamming stun. But the other ability would aggro that dragon over here. You know that that's this one. Fighting him as well. Here, the same issue as this one's part. Why I had to kill a bunch of random trees? Nobody knew. I mean, obviously, the quest says that I'm clearing out the area for Alphanon, but did he need those specific trees to be murdered while I'm like tiptoeing around dragons? I don't know. I don't know. I think this dragon right here would be probably better to kill. Yeah, that's okay. Oop. Where's it taking me? Where's Coffee? Hey, Stinian, I love Coffee. He was right to worry about the boy's safety. Once Alpha returns with the wood, we can see about supper. Ice Queen has filled the pot with what looked like stew ingredients ready for the fire. Just jerk for no reason, like usual. For a reason. So moody. There's Alfie with his firewood. Few things compare to the simple pleasure of sitting beside crackling campfire phone making. So speaks the great explorer. Until recently, you wouldn't have recognized firewood if it came with kindling and a flint. So well, you instructed me so patiently then. But yes, left to my own devices, I would have been compelled to signal Uzael with a pile of damp leaves. I was born the pampered son of Charlatan dignitary, and alongside my twin, became the youngest student ever to be accepted into studium. How proud I was to match with the scholars and philosophers, how ignorant of my own shortcomings. That hubris invited manipulations and betrayal, and led to the downfall of the science. We, all of us, are guilty of similar ignorance. How many men lay down their lives, never knowing that it is to fight for what it is they fight for, never questioning that which have been taught to believe. It was only upon meeting Kreiswalker that I learned the truth hidden within our history. Were it not for that chance encounter, I would have vowed to tear down the Holy See. I would have never vowed to turn down the Holy See, expose the falsehood with which it fanned the flames of conflict. I would have lived and died in ignorance. That's the truth. Um, has driven me to a terrible thing I cannot deny. But I would rather sin in the pursuit of peace than imagine myself virtuous or perpetuating the needless war. If this journey has taught me anything, it is the importance and difficulty of holding to one's convictions in the face of failure, of striving always to replace one's ignorance with knowledge. You're well on your way, Master Alpha now. At your age, I was but a fool swinging a spear, with scarcely a thought in my head. Justinian, buddy, I've got bad news for you. Even now, I struggle to acknowledge the misconceptions under which I have labored. Sitting here among these grand ruins, how can I deny that man and dragon once lived in peace? But for all that such an age existed, we are now in a time of war. Nidhogg killed my family, and no work of history will exonerate him. I am ignorant of how Dragon Song War began. But if we do not put an end to this conflict now, I can say for certainty that it will only breed more vengeful souls such as mine. In my hands resides the power to vanquish a great villain. If Ishgard's survival rests on me wielding that power, I will slay Nidhogg myself, orders or no. Stiny, you gave your word. My word is contingent upon the success of our parley. Show me the strength of your conviction, Lady Iceheart. Convince Grace Walker of the righteousness of our cause. Doubt not, but that I shall, Dragoon. Well, when's willing, we shall have our answers on the morrow. Let us sleep now, and face our fate with rising of the sun. I will continue the slow journey up to the top of this building, and in the next one.